The dangerous power of charisma. History has seen many dangerous leaders. Some ruled nations, some led small religious groups, others created movements that changed the world. But many of them shared one powerful weapon: charisma, the ability to command attention, to make people believe, to make followers trust them completely, sometimes even to the point of death. This phenomenon has a name: the cult of personality. It happens when one individual becomes larger than life, when criticism disappears, when loyalty replaces truth, and when followers stop questioning the leader entirely. Tonight, we explore how charisma can become one of the most powerful and dangerous forces in human history. Chapter 1. What is a cult of personality? A cult of personality forms when a leader builds an image so powerful that it becomes unquestionable. The leader is portrayed as wise, heroic, almost superhuman. Followers begin to believe the leader is the only one who can solve problems, the only one who understands the truth, the only one worth trusting. This kind of devotion doesn't happen overnight. It's built slowly, through speeches, symbols, propaganda, and repetition. Eventually, the leader becomes more than a person. They become an idea, a symbol of hope or fear. And once that happens, something dangerous begins. People stop thinking for themselves. People stop thinking for themselves. Chapter 2. The psychology of followership. Humans are social creatures. We naturally look for leaders, people who appear confident, decisive, strong. When someone with strong charisma appears during uncertain times, people gravitate toward them. Psychologists call this authority bias. When a person appears powerful or confident, people assume they must be right, even when they are not. Another factor is group identity. Followers begin to feel like part of something special, a movement, a mission, a higher purpose. And once people feel emotionally invested, questioning the leader becomes difficult, because questioning the leader means questioning the group, and questioning the group means risking rejection. So many followers choose loyalty instead. Chapter 3. When charisma becomes control. Charismatic leaders often understand something important. Emotion is stronger than logic. Instead of facts, they use stories. Instead of evidence, they use belief. They create simple explanations for complex problems, and they position themselves as the only solution. Many leaders slowly isolate followers from outside influence. Critics are labeled enemies. Doubters are portrayed as traitors. Information becomes tightly controlled. Over time, followers begin relying entirely on the leader's voice, and when that happens, control becomes absolute. Chapter 4. When devotion turns deadly. History shows that cults of personality can become extremely dangerous. When followers trust a leader completely, they may obey orders that would normally seem unthinkable. Some leaders have convinced followers to abandon their families, give away their money, commit crimes, or even take their own lives. What makes these situations disturbing is that many followers do not believe they are being manipulated. They believe they are doing the right thing. They believe they are helping a cause greater than themselves. This level of devotion can turn charisma into a weapon. Before we continue to the next chapter, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Chapter 5. The warning signs. Experts who study cult behavior often identify several warning signs. A leader who claims to possess special knowledge, a leader who discourages questioning, a leader who demands absolute loyalty, a leader who claims to be misunderstood or persecuted, and perhaps the most dangerous sign of all, a leader who convinces followers that the outside world cannot be trusted. Once followers believe that, the leader becomes their only source of truth, and the cult of personality becomes nearly impossible to break. Chapter 6. Why people stay. Many people wonder why followers stay in these movements, even when things become clearly harmful. The answer is complicated. Leaving a group often means losing friends, family, identity, and purpose. Many followers also experience something called cognitive dissonance. When people invest heavily in something, they struggle to accept that it might be wrong. So instead of leaving, they double down. They defend the leader. They justify the actions. And the cycle continues. Chapter 7. Breaking the spell. Breaking free from a cult of personality is rarely easy. For many former followers, it takes years to fully process what happened. They often describe a moment when the illusion cracked, a contradiction, a lie, a moment when the leader's image stopped matching reality. That moment can shatter the belief system built around the leader. But even then, leaving requires courage, because walking away often means starting life over again. Chapter 8. The power of one-person charisma is not evil. Many inspiring leaders throughout history have used charisma to unite people and inspire change. But charisma becomes dangerous when it replaces truth, when loyalty replaces reason, when a leader becomes untouchable. Because when people stop questioning authority, history has shown what can happen. Movements can grow powerful. Followers can become devoted, and sometimes, entire societies can fall under the influence of one voice, one personality, one belief. A cult of personality rarely announces itself. It doesn't begin with control. It begins with admiration, with inspiration, with hope. A charismatic voice appears. People listen, they believe, they follow, and slowly, without realizing it, a leader stops being just a person. They become something larger, something unquestionable, something powerful enough to reshape reality itself. And history has shown, when that happens, the most dangerous weapon in the world is not an army, not a government, not even a religion. It is the unquestioned power of one human voice. This has been The Mystery, and until next time.